major demolition started at a half-finished apartment complex that's been looming over Ogden. I was working on that today. Paul has been covering it for weeks, over a month now. It was declared unsafe by the city. Kind of a shame, say some in the area, that it was meant to be a beautiful building with downtown apartments on Ogden's historic 25th Street. But those behind it accused of cutting corners and using subpar untreated wood that the city says would be a serious fire danger. I mean, you've looked into this. What more can you tell us about really the risk there?
It wasn't just the wood. There were we took a list of all of the complaints that the fire department had with this particular building. There were sloping problems inside. There were joints that were not fastened correctly. There were a lot of different things that were wrong with this. And matter of fact, the owners had a chance to kind of appeal to the fire board, thinking, hey, look, maybe it's not as dangerous as you make it sound like it is. They lost that appeal, and so basically they were given no choice. You have to either tear it down or you have to come up with a plan to make it salvageable or to build it again. And the owners, in this case, according to the city, they decided they were just going to tear it down and demolish it.
Yeah, talking a bit with the city today, they said some of it was just the difficulty. The way that those buildings are so tightly packed together on that street, they said that it would be almost impossible to try to fix it. That the only way to fix it would be to tear everything down anyway. And so that's what they're doing. Of course, the question, what's next? What happens now? Nothing's set in stone, nothing's certain, but the city did tell me that the developers have at least indicated to them that their intent as of right now is to rebuild, to essentially create the apartment complex as it would have been this time, paying much closer attention and more diligence to those standards of code.
Yeah, and I've spoke with people who work across the street and things like that, and they were bothered by the fact that nothing seemed to be moving in that complex for actually a long time. A lot of people said it was a massive eyesore. Some people say they were very happy that it was being torn down. And now that's